You know how some letters in French are silent, and you'll be wondering, how would I have known that they were silent? Come, let me show you. Come, let me show you how to. Come. Just sit down. Let's sit down and talk about it. Now, I'm going to tell you two words that will make all the sense in the world. The first word is careful. Careful. The second word is bake me a quag. I know it doesn't make any sense, but it will make sense. Let's start with careful. So, careful, pick the word careful, and then the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take out the vowels. When you take out the vowels from the word careful, you're left with C, R, F, and L. Words that end in C, R, F, and L are mostly pronounced. Let me give you some examples. Sac. You see I pronounce the C at the end? Sac. Avec. Truc. So you heard my pronunciations, right? Sac, avec, truc. But there are some exceptions, as it is with French. There are always exceptions, right? So the exceptions are nasal vowels and these words: estomac, porc, and tabac. We don't pronounce the C's. Now let's go to R. Examples are par, car, cher. They are pronounced. The R's are pronounced. But there are exceptions again. So the exceptions are the suffixes ER, IER. In this case, we pronounce like an A in English. Like in these words: manger, boulanger, premier, parler. Now let's go to F. Œuf, chef, adoptif. But there are exceptions again. Don't worry, I'll always tell you the exceptions. The exceptions are nerf, clé, e. When it's in the plural, your œuf becomes e. The F goes away. Now for the L. Examples of words that end in L are bal, essentiel, avril. The exceptions are vowel plus IL. Examples are appareil. It becomes E. Appareil, soleil. We also have these examples: gentil. The L is silent in the word gentil, and outil. That's how you are careful. Careful. Now let's go to the second word expression, or rather, the second one is actually a word sentence, not a word. Bake me a quag. A quag, like a mashy land. Maybe a cake that looks like a quag, I don't know. But that was the best I could come up with. Bake me a quag. Take away the vowels. Maybe somebody can tell me in the comment section what that could possibly mean to them. Okay, bake me a quag. So take away the vowels, and then you'll be left with B, K, M, Q, and G. Now let me give you examples of words that have these letters at the end. For B, examples are club, snub, Maghreb. There is one exception here. Glory! There is one exception here. It's so PLOMB is not plomb, it's plomb. 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 Okay? Yeah. Now let's go to K. Examples are snack, look, anorak. I have good news for you. I cannot think of any exceptions that exist when it comes to K. Now let's go to M. The examples under M are tam-tam, forum, cadmium. So tam-tam, forum, cadmium. Nasal sounds are the exceptions, like in the words like non and parfum. Non, parfum. Now let's go to Q. I could only think of two words that end in Q. Words like sank and cock. Good news again. There are no exceptions that I can think of that exist of words that end in Q where the Q is silent. Now let's go to G. Examples are grog, iceberg. Grog, iceberg. The exceptions are in your ing pronunciation, like shopping, jogging. Those are the exceptions. Now, whenever you're trying to remember all of those silent letters in French, always think of your careful and bake me a quag. Take away the vowels from your careful and bake me a quag, and then you have those letters to look at, and when you see them at the end of letters, the end of words in French, you pronounce them. For the exceptions, you can save this, take your time, practice, watch it again, and maybe I should even make a PDF that you can download. If you're interested, let me know. Au revoir.